I'll be reading off of my phone, so sorry about that. I think there's something to be said about how I've seen people on the internet rekindling these vintage Pokemon games and having new experiences with them. I like how something from my childhood is making a comeback to push these games to new heights us on the playground couldn't even imagine. Examples like seeing Nostalgic Nighthawk's Pokemon collection in Emerald and items amassed in Fire Red, Twisted Motive's Perfect Shiny Salamence, Riley's dedication to 100 wins in each of the battle facilities in the Battle Frontier, Tamahiro's 100% completion guide to Gen 3, and Magpie's Lab's work on dissecting both battle frontiers. There are so many people who live in this vintage Pokemon space. But these were just examples I watched. Leave yours in the comments below. So what am I doing for this space? Honestly, I don't know if I can or could provide such a large niche as these other people. But my own journey is quite ambitious, if I do say so myself. My goal is ribbon hoarding, not ribbon mastery, but ribbon collection. I'm trying to get as many ribbons on as many Pokemon as possible. Now, of course, a perfect version of this would be to ribbon master literally everything, but for my own sake, I'm making contests optional, purely just because they convert them into the same ribbon later down the line. Okay, here's the real tea. The original question was how many Pokemon can I get the Earth ribbon on? Which then turned into how many ribbons can I stack onto one Pokemon, which is a ribbon master. Which turned into I want to get all the battle facility ribbons for every Pokemon I could ever need in battle. And this includes even weak Pokemon, like Butterfree. Regardless, this is the outline. Give as many ribbons to as many Pokemon as possible. So, the main thing I wanted to highlight, other than just talking about myself and my journey, was the appeal of the journey itself. Technically, I could just hack all the Pokemon I needed, but in a world of instant gratification, why do we still set out on these really long projects? I think there's something to be said about giving yourself a long-term goal. And sure, maybe it doesn't have to be Pokemon, but Pokemon is chill, and the rewards are tangible, and the stories are articulate. And honestly, there's just a lot of stuff to do in Pokemon, like shiny hunting, training, collecting. I can't answer why we each go on a journey, or why we set our goals so high, but for me, my drive stems from data preservation. Pokemon are so special that they have rules and regulations on what is technically legal, even though you can just cheat any combination of results that you want. But even still, knowing that something like my shiny Phanpy Pop-Tart is less than a 1 in 8,000 chance to find, and showed her how special she was by decorating her in every contest and bringing her on my own ribbon journey with me to show how every one of these Pokemon means so much to me, I don't know. It just feels like a little bit of momentum every day. Even if it's just a video game. Thanks for watching, and subscribe. And leave a comment about your favorite vintage Pokemon game players, because, yeah. So, I'm having more thoughts now. Take me back to the days where we had Wi-Fi battles with our opponents. I think there's something to be said about these battle facilities, but if we just turn back around and go back to Wi-Fi battling, I'll be like, dang. That'd be crazy. I had the thought just recently that I should show you my... I should give you a tour of my boxes. So leave a comment if you want to see that, to show you my boxes. I have 2 shinies. You might know what the second one is, but you definitely already know that Pop-Tart is my first shiny in these Gen 3 games. It only took me like over 80 hours to find. So, yeah.